You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Monday the 30th of June, 2025. It is 10 days after the summer solstice. It is 84 days before the fall equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 12th day of Messidor, the day of the artichaut, the artichoke. The sun rises today at 5:28 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:59 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:31 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 9:04 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:47 p.m. The length of daytime today is 33 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 30% full at midday. The first quarter will arrive on Wednesday, the 2nd of July. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, high tide, 2:27 a.m., 1 meter 49. In the morning, low tide, 8:40 a.m., 12 centimeters. In the afternoon, high tide, 3:04 p.m., 1 meter 46. At night, low tide, 9:03 p.m., 30 centimeters. The Monday Reservoir Report for New York City. The Delaware Watershed. Cannonsville, 99% full. Papacton, 99%. Neversink, 99%. Rondout, 97%. The Catskill Watershed. Schoharie, 97%. Ashokan, 98%. The Croton System, 99% full. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the first broods of newly fledged birds have been making their appearance. If you look closely at the birds in the parks, you will sometimes see juvenile birds fully decked out in their flight feathers and out of their nests. Many of them have not quite caught on to adulting and pester their parents for food. Some bird parents acquiesce and drop berries or worms into their mouths. Other parents are done and simply walk away, ignoring the bleats of their youngsters, who should now be perfectly capable of feeding themselves. Commemorations. On this day in 1520, the Aztecs of Tenochtitlan rose up against the conquistador Hernán Cortés, who had occupied the city and captured the Emperor Moctezuma. Cortés and his men were forced to flee the city, and Moctezuma died in the violence that ensued. Many of the Spanish soldiers drowned, trying to carry heavy loads of looted goods out of the city, which was surrounded by the wide lake Texcoco. The Spanish referred to this event as La Noche Triste, the sad night. One suspects the Aztecs had a much happier name for it. Tenochtitlan is, of course, the heart of what we know as Mexico City. On this day in 1906, Congress passed the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure Food and Drug Act. It was the height of the Progressive Era, a period of social and political reform. The shocking conditions in the meatpacking industry had been documented by books such as Upton Sinclair's The Jungle. The new laws banned selling adulterated foods and demanded accurate labeling on food packaging. On this day in 1908, the Tunguska explosion took place in Siberia. A giant fireball caused by a meteorite exploding as it entered the atmosphere flattened 80 million trees. It was the largest impact event in recorded history. A chilling anniversary. On this day in 1934, the Night of the Long Knives took place in Nazi Germany. In a violent purge of his own Nazi party and of the nation, Adolf Hitler sent assassins to murder selected leaders all across Germany. Notably, Ernst Röhm and his brown-shirt SA paramilitary were targets. It was a bloody preview of the violence the Nazis would unleash on the whole world. This is a bulletin from the International Earth Rotation and Reference Systems Service, to authorities responsible for the measurement and distribution of time. No leap second will be introduced at the end of June 2025. Signed, Christian Bizoir, Director of the Earth Orientation Center at the Observatory of Paris in France. And that is the Observatory, Monday the 30th of June, 2025.